really nice artist. He has a song called Can't Stop. He did a remake of. It's really, really dope. You should hear it. It's on SoundCloud. So we're gonna go in here and see what he got going on. I think he has a mixtape or an album right now. We're gonna find out more here in a few. But just gonna see what he has going on in his studio. Get a little bit, learn a little bit more about him. So this is the man behind the beard.
Yeah. Lavell streets. Boom life.
Yeah. So this is my boy Lavell. You know, he's a hip hop artist here in LA, doing his thing. You should listen to his song Can't Stop. It's a really nice feel-good record that he was able to spit some bars on top of it. So
can't stop, won't stop.
Absolutely.
It's not Rockefeller, but rock some records.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna check him out, see what he does in the studio, how he process, and how he create the magic. All right, man. Booming, baby.
Do or die, who cool aside? I can play Dragon Ball Z, Budokai, round some dudes, moving fly, still feel true aside. Like my bitches, primary suit and ties, take it to the high, then I scuba dive, kumbaya. Got us so relaxed, you know the feeling when you feel it, and you feeling you can fly, floating high up, till you hit the ceiling in the sky, cause you realize your niggas addicted to the grind, got drive, I don't mean no Uber rides, utilize.
What's going on? This your boy B with the beard. I'm here with my boy Lavell, and we're here in the studio, and this is the man behind the beard. This evening we came out to check out Lavell and see what he had going on, what he was chopping up in the studio, and it sounds really nice, real good. And so how you doing?
Man, I'm doing good. Yes, sir.
Booming?
Yeah, I'm booming, man. I'm doing good. I'm feeling good, getting better. You feel me? So I like where everything is going on the music side. I like where I'm going on the real life side. I like where my beard is going.
Absolutely.
You feel me? So
everything is going up and up.
Yeah, it's on the up.
All right, cool. Now let me ask you. Now, how long have you been doing music?
I don't like to give the actual number, but it's been a cool minute. Yeah. I'll say since around high school, but I'll say I took it serious probably about a few years out of high school. Like, okay, I can really make this a profession of some sort. Career.
So right now you working on your now what project are you working on right now?
I'm working on my solo project, which is called. Should I leak the title?
No, not yet.
Should I say the title? Not yet.
No, but you can say
I'm working on a project.
You got a project you're working on.
Yeah, I got a project I'm working on, a solo
yeah.
project, all original joints. Say an album. Nowadays people call it a project.
Absolutely.
You know how it is, or EP, but it's an album that I'm working on. So,
Okay. Now, has it been? I mean, how long has the process been? I mean, how has the process been?
The process it's been up and down, just on finding the right beats, working with different people, but it's been a good process, a great experience, and just figuring out my sound. That's been a process, because sometimes you want to just put out your product, but it's like it ain't really that time yet. And that was my thing, like figuring out the right time. Figuring out the time. So it's been good though. To say the least.
So when you're like, you know, trying to, figuring out your sound, and when you're processing everything, how do you make that, that transition? What is that transition like when you're going into creating a sound or developing a sound?
It usually takes me just going through different beats, because I'm basing it off of all music that's out there too, because I can go, and that was the kind of like the Einstein moment for me, the little mad scientist, because I can go like super underground with the boom bap, and I know people like that. But then you got those other people, English fans, they don't really rock with that.
Absolutely.
So it's figuring out what.
Hold on. So what's the Penguin stance? You gotta
elbows out.
Okay.
Like, hey, bro. Shout out to the everybody out there.
Yeah.
But
so that, because I wanted to, because the audience, because a lot of people don't. They're not, they make sure they're the country, or they make
the 10 to 2. You feel me? Like, not to say they don't rock with that, but what I've come across, like people have their sound they like.
Absolutely.
And just figuring out that type of sound, I can go straight boom bap or super underground where, a lot people appreciate that, but then when you want to connect with that mainstream,
right.
people are kind of turned off by that sound. So it's like figuring out a sound that they're accustomed to, that still I like, that don't really compromise what I'm doing, and still filter in like bars and stuff. So that was definitely a process, figuring out like, okay, what beat, because I have to like it at the end of the day too.
Right.
You feel me? So figuring out that type of sound where I'm like, okay, this slap, and people can hear the lyrics too, not just you're drowned out by the beat, and not drowned out. Like when you drown out, it's in a good way too, because when you hear certain tracks, you'll be like, oh, this beat dope.
Right.
But you're not necessarily listening to the lyrics too.
Right.
So figuring out that balance.
Absolutely. Now, what were some of your influences, rather it's been on this new project or just in totality?
As far as musicians?
Yes, as far as musicians.
I still got to go back to it's Big Pun. I have to go back to him because the cadence was just crazy.
Right.
Who else? I've been listening to a lot of new artists too, like just because at one point I was just getting in that mode, like, this is the young, like, nah.
Yeah.
But then it's like, they kind of say a little stuff, you just got to listen to it, you feel me? So a lot of new artists, and stepping outside of like the hip hop realm into the live instrumentation type of stuff, just it keeps my ear refreshed, and then I can go back to more of hip hop sound and still get that appreciation. But other artists, who else? I like the J. Cole's, Kendrick's.
Yeah, J. Cole's nice. Yeah.
Shit, Meek Mill too. You feel me? Even Drake. They all. That's like they're kind of killing the game when it comes to the young artists that's actually spitting and still making dope stuff for clubs too.
Absolutely. Cool. So when it comes to like your process, how do you? Because I always find it interesting. Everybody has like a different process. Mm-hmm. How they can get into their rhythm. And for you, how do you get into your rhythm? As far as what's your take us through your process when you're creating your project or creating a song rather.
Okay. Salute to my boy Marco Darren, because he has sent me and the homegirl Jane Doe, they'll send me a variety of beats, and sometimes I don't even like them or catch it.
Right.
So I figured out, sometimes I just have to sit and listen, and I'll go through beats and then want to catch my ear, and then I'll just sit on it for about a week, just listening to the beat, just walking, jogging, or working out or whatever, listening to the beat. And it's like soon as it's like the first line that catches me, I kind of build off of that. Whatever the first line is, it's like that's where I build from.
Okay.
It's just all downhill but uphill in a way. So yeah, I get the beat, sit on it for a minute, go through it. I catch that first line, whatever that's gonna catch people, and then boom, there it is.
Boom.
You go boom.
All right.
Another process too, because I'm more of a spitter, I have to get out of that realm into making songs as far as hooks too. So that was another process. Like, also, sometimes I'll go to. There was times where I would purposely go to a club just to see like what people vibing to and catching.
Yeah. You know who said that too? Like, that's interesting. Fat Joe. Okay. Fat Joe said that that's what he does. Like, he goes into that environment. Mm-hmm. So that's like interesting that you have that same process in terms of
Lavell streets, boom life.
Yeah, just seeing what the kids like, seeing what the homies vibing to.
Right.
Even one of the homies just walked in, like being around him, and he always moving dead. And I'm studying. You feel like, okay, this is what it is. Build from there, but still keep a concept to it.
Okay. Well, now the fact that remains is this: I'm booming now, so it doesn't matter what had happened, didn't happen. What now we know is that Boom Life?
And all Booming is, man, is just a way of promoting a progressive lifestyle, being able to maximize in your creative and whatever your boom is, what is inside of you, what you have to
do
see.
it down, who cool as I can play Dragon Ball Z, Budokai, rap some dudes, moving cars, still feel true aside. Like my bitches, primary shooting ties, take it to the high, then I scuba dive, boom, yeah. Gotta so relax, you know the feeling when you feel it, and you feeling you can fly, floating higher. Till you hit the ceiling in the sky, cause you realize your niggas addicted to the grind. Got drive, I don't mean no Uber rides, utilize it.
What it means, but where did it come from? Where did it originate? What inspired it?
It inspired just us, you know, really being out, just networking with a bunch of people, and then just kind of saying, like, man, we got booming, like, oh, it's booming, and it was a kind of a party thing at first, but then it was like we wasn't going to these parties, two parties. It was just expanding our network and just building with people. So that's where it kind of stemmed from, and then we just started building on top of that. And now, every time we're out doing something, it's networking with a purpose and just going wherever, you know, wherever inside is telling us to go. Like, oh, you can hear, that's booming.
Okay.
Anybody who got something going on, like you booming. Cameraman, y'all booming. Look,
Awesome. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So now, you from LA? What part of?
I'm originally from LA, South Central. However, I've been, you know,
Right.
Long Beach. Like it's like I'm known in Long Beach. I grew up in Long Beach, parts of Long Beach. I came up with, you know, some rappers that was booming at the time, like making noise around the cities. I was like they young at the time, and I kind of got my name. Well, I did get my name, my notoriety in Long Beach. Some of my closest friends in Long Beach, so it's like I'm out. It's like I'm Long Beach. I look like I'm from Long Beach. Like every time, you know, it's like.
I didn't even know.
I got my bands on today. That's all good. I got my bands on. It's like every time I'm out, everybody associates me with Long Beach. You know, it's cool. I mean, I live it.
Right. Okay. Now, like, so how do you feel with the West Coast now? I mean, it's been going on for quite some time, but the West Coast is getting a lot of shine, a lot of great music is coming out of here. I mean, really, I feel like it's kind of running the show. You know? I mean, how do you feel about this?
Yeah, the West Coast is booming. Like granted it is a lot of artists that's booming, like far as in their section out of town. However, you know, the West Coast is booming. You got, you know, Nipsey, he just setting up.
Right.
You know, he coming with all types of different ideas, and YG and old Kendrick, and you got other side, Vince Staples and Odd Future, like everybody, you know, it's a bunch of artists from the West Coast that's just making noise. Don Kennedy, like everybody making noise from the West Coast, and it's getting a lot of light right now. And I just feel like, all right, look, let me just step out here, like, oh yeah,
absolutely,
you know?
absolutely. So man, listen, man, this has been a cool experience. I appreciate you coming in, allowing us to come in and see what you got going on, and see your project, and just to see what you're doing. You know, I know it inspires me, and it always, you know, when I see other people who are progressing, who are still grinding, they don't stop. You know, to me, that's always beautiful. Always beautiful. So you got the boom is coming.
You got the boom thinking cap. If you gonna wear it, make sure you grinding and you doing something when you wear this hat. It's just not just to look fresh in. It's got a meaning behind it. So we got the boom. My project coming. We get involved in the community. Get involved with people that wanna grow and help out other people.
Absolutely. Awesome. Well, listen, this your boy B with the beard. I got my boy Lavell. Check him out. And this is the man behind the beard.
Boom.
Alright, so listen, we just finished episode 1 of The Man Behind the Beard with my man Lavell Streets here. Lavell, let the people know, where can they find you?
You guys can find me on YouTube, /Lavell Streets, Lavell, Streets like the pavement. You can find me on SoundCloud, same thing, Lavell Streets Like the Pavement, Lavell, and that's pretty much anything. You can type that. I was gonna say, yeah, don't do it. Go on YouTube, go on YouTube, SoundCloud. Those are the main things. Oh, and Instagram too, Lavell Streets, STREETS, and that's kind of like the hub, you feel me? Because everybody go there, everybody dropping pictures, and yeah, go there, check your boy out. Boom. Yeah, that's what I'm about. All right, this is Lavell Streets. We live at Streets and Tricky Studio. We just rocked out the video, the interview with my boy B. I said B behind the beard, but this is B with the beard, you feel me? But you know, behind the beard is a sophisticated man who out here, and we just did the interview, and I'm feeling good, feeling great, feeling good. Hey, play that song too, Andre 2000, Outcast, all. But yeah, we just rocked out the interview, man, and you can find me at Lavell Streets, LAVELL STREETS, and yeah, we got more stuff to come. Make sure if you got a beard too, make sure you invest in that, man. It's vital, because I got people coming to me all the time, your beard is nice. So do that, man. Elevate yourself. It's only right. Be with the beard, behind the beard, boom life, boom.
Look, where should I start? Don't even know no more. This whack shit got me not wanting to flow no more. And now I wanna work a 9 to 5, either hella time.